Jim Ryan of ABC News joins us live from Sochi with our Olympics update. And boy, oh boy, Jim Ryan, you know, slopestyle skiing is one of the most exciting and entertaining events of any Olympic Games. And apparently there is huge news for the American team coming from that event itself.
You're right. Yeah, there was plenty of snow up there on the slopestyle course because the United States has swept. The first time during these Olympics that the USA has swept an event. We had a
all right, USA.
That brings up the medal count.
On the podium. That's right. Josh Christensen, Gus Kenworthy, and Nick Gepper, who skis without poles, by the way, won gold, silver, and bronze, respectively. Only the third time the U.S. has swept the medals in Olympic Winter Games. The other two were in men's figure skating in 1956 and then in 2002.
Wow, and let's just so people don't know what slopestyle skiing is, because this is definitely something they're going to want to catch when they watch this on television later today. This is the skiing where people do the elaborate, amazing stunts and jumps, right?
Yeah, exactly. They start out on a rail, almost like a skateboarding rail. You've probably seen videos of kids doing that. Well, these guys are using skis. They come down, they come up some ramps and do their best to do some flips, to do some spins, the helicopter move, and then come up with the scores at the end of that. Just keeping you balanced. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And our three American competitors have taken it. 1, 2, 3.
All right. So what else is going on with the Americans and the games in general? Who is doing well?
Well, now we are tied, the United States, for the overall medal count right now. I mean, that hasn't been the case yet.
Yeah, we were down to 6th place yesterday at one point, I saw.
Yeah, we were. And now in the overall medal count, the United States has 12, and that ties us with Norway. In second place is Canada with 10 in the overall count.
Huh? Now let's talk about the sport of skeleton. Now we've talked about luge. We talked about luge yesterday, and that's where people lay on their back on a sled and go down the track. Skeleton is even more terrifying. It speeds up to 80, 90 miles an hour, and you're lying on your belly face first. And apparently a very brave American woman has done very well in this sport.
Right. Noelle Pikus-Pace of Provo, Utah, Katie Eulander of McDonald, Kansas, of all places. They both made it through to the finals after their runs today. They actually say that skeleton, believe it or not, is safer than the luge, even though you're going down head first. With the luge, you're lying on your back and kind of looking down and trying to see where you're going. At least with the skeleton, you're going forward and you can look straight ahead and see what's coming at you.
Yeah, but if you crash in luge, you mess up your feet. If you crash in skeleton, you mess up your face.
If you crash in luge, you may mess up something other than your feet.
I guess that's true.
You know what? I wouldn't want to crash on either one.
Let's agree to that. All right, and also, listen, we got a lot of people snowbound today. Schools are closed. Federal government's closed. A lot of our listeners are home. That means they actually get to watch a lot of these events live, and U.S. men's hockey begins in just about an hour and a half, yes?
Yeah. It's going to be a preliminary round with Slovakia, and, no telling yet how they're going to do, but you got a lot of NHL players on that team, and they've brought their pride here with them. 4 years ago, the U.S. walked away with the silver. The guys who are here now are hoping to turn that into gold.
Great. Jim Ryan, thanks so much for joining us today. We are going to continue our snow coverage here, but I love that we could check in with you live from Russia and get such great news. Once again, the Americans swept the medals today. So cool to see all three positions there with the three American flags as the anthem plays.
Very cool. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you, Jim Ryan.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Good stuff.